In this video, I'm going to teach you 3 simple techniques that you can use in your life to stop yourself worrying about the future and start living in the present. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Roy, and if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate your support. If you're new, I create daily videos to help you lead a calmer, clearer, and more aligned life. So let's dive into today's subject. Here I'm going to teach you 3 simple techniques for how you can stop yourself worrying about the future and start living more in the present. I'm sure I don't have to explain to you how much worrying about the future really affects us. There's stress, anxiety, and did you know 91% of it doesn't actually come true anyway? So why do we bother wasting our entire lives living in some far off land? For me, I used to worry about the future all the time. Would I have enough pension to see me through and live a luxury lifestyle? Would I be able to see all the places and experience all the things in the world that I wanted to experience? And I went through what I thought was a breakdown a couple of years back, but it actually turned into a midlife awakening. And I found myself on this spiritual path that I'd never thought I'd be on. I was never spiritual or religious, but here I am now talking about these concepts. Now, it took me a lot of research to find out a lot of this stuff. I read all the books, I watched all the listened to all the podcasts, watched all the YouTube videos, and I paid thousands of pounds in coaching. And through all of that information, I've broken this subject down into 3 simple techniques. So here we go. Technique 1. Practice gratitude daily. Now, I never used to be grateful for anything because my sight was always on everything that I wanted. But when I started on this journey, I remember it distinctly. One day I woke up and I just felt overwhelmingly grateful for water. The fact that I could get out of bed, jump in the shower and have fresh hot water. The fact I could come down, turn the tap on and have fresh, clean, cold water. It was just incredible, and that really started my journey for gratitude. And I started looking more into that, and I actually started a gratitude journal. Now, you can either do that or, this kind of work, you can do all the things. You could do the meditations, the journaling, whatever, but you have to do what's good for you at the time. So if gratitude to you is just saying to yourself when you wake up, I'm grateful for water, or sunlight, or whatever it is, having fresh food, or a job, a loving partner, whatever it is, even the smallest things can really propel you forward and stop you being anxious about what you haven't got. Now, technique 2 is the here and now ritual. Now, you can do this in many, many ways. For instance, if you're feeling anxious and you're overthinking about the future, just take some time out, and that could be lighting a candle, making a cup of tea, stretching, or perhaps journaling, whatever works for you really. Now, I've tried many different aspects of these. I've tried lighting a candle or a journal or tea, and to be honest, it depends on where you are and what's available. For instance, if you're on the bus, you're not going to have a candle probably, but you could have some tea or your journal. And then this last one, number 3, is a really, really powerful technique that I've only come across recently. It's the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Now, there are many types of this, but the specific one that I'm talking about is the Mel Robbins one. Now, Mel Robbins used this, and it came about by chance. There's a fantastic video, which I'll link at the end of this video, where she's talking with Oprah Winfrey. And she explains how she was really depressed, really anxious. For a long time in her life, she was in hundreds of thousands of pounds of debt. And one day, there was a countdown for a spaceship launch. And it went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she felt something shift. So she was really struggling to get out of bed at this point. And what she would do was she would wake up, and just as she was going to press the snooze button, she'd say to herself, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what that did was it took her out of her anxiety and whatever she had going on in her mind at that time, and it propelled her forward. It just cleared the slate, basically, and she just moved forward, got up, and went about her day. This is a really powerful technique. So if you haven't tried it before, just try it for one day. It may work for you, it may not. but you've got 3 different exercises here that you can try. I hope these techniques resonated with you, and if they did, let me know in the comments which one you'll be using. And if you like this video, why not share it with a friend and press the like button so we can get the message out to more people. Also, if you'd like to check out my other videos or subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it, and it means you're not going to miss a thing. Now I'll leave you with a quote by Joseph Campbell, the mythologist. We must be willing to let go of the life we've planned, so as to have the life that's already waiting for us. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.